How to play Nimbus in Exoprimal. I'll show you the best build, tips, and tricks in this advanced guide to become the best Nimbus player in the game. Our character's kit is highlighted on screen right now with the rigs and modules highlighting critical shot, which does give us the benefit of pretty much vastly increasing our critical hit damage when using our actual weapons, so really nice to see. Then we have Amp Spread, which is our second module. Increase base damage by 30%, increase health repaired by 30% when using Spread Shot, and reloads your weapons with stronger projectiles, which will be very useful to get those major critical shots reaching around 290 damage and even further in certain scenarios. And our third modifier can be two options, I will say. I usually run Reload Efficiency, which helps out with the reload time, so you stay in the more damage state longer and do more DPS. Or go for Quick Hollow, which will reduce the cooldown time by 7 seconds, which will help out with a more supportive aspect, healing your teammates and also reviving them whenever they're downed in any situation. And with our rig, I've chosen Blade. You can choose whatever you want here, but you'll be doing crazy amounts of DPS overall with this build against PvE and PvP encounters. Now let's jump into this with our Nimbus support character. Yes, this is a support, but she packs a whole bunch of damage. With her base attacks, highlight this. After 8 shots of reload, the reload animation is pretty decent. It's not too slow in my opinion. Making it fast paced does help out. But to skip the reload animation, you're going to Scatter Shot, which will do DPS in front of you, depending on the state you win, and then you get automatic reload, as you see. And stronger projectiles, the character to do more DPS. But you can also change states. By pressing right click, your guns will change it into a green state, which then you can heal teammates, as you see as we overheal them here, or heal them when they're about to die, and keeps them safe. And Scatter Shot, which if we see our teammates lose a bit of HP here, which they should be able to lose, or the overtime healing go off. If you press Scatter Shot, they're close by to you, they'll be able to get healed. As you see, the first two players got healed, but Roadblock in the distance was not healed enough. So that's something to keep in mind. And with our right click build to go back into DPS state. So you can skip reloads by 2 ways, is by actually switching your weapon out into the other stance, so into a healing state. And you'll be able to have force reload straight away, going back to the other state and having a bullets refreshed. So you're pretty much refreshing from your stance switch every time. So that's something to keep in mind. But if you want to remain in a stance longer and also have increased damage, as you see right now, 155 damage, not too bad. Let's use our Scatter Shot, have stronger projectiles now. And see, 155 is quite nasty. I think with stronger projectiles, it actually hit scans more often as well. So that's pretty much the fundamentals of the kit. Highlighting that you should use certain abilities in certain moments. But the advanced aspects of switching out to keep utilizing your weapons is the most important part. For whatever option, as for healing your teammates, keep them alive, or for more, the DPS aspect. So we try to use that as much as possible. If you remain in DPS, Scatter Shot. See the combo, it's starting to come together, and more DPS. And then heal up when your teammates are getting a bit low. Then back to another stance. We got a special over there. Let's try to do some damage here. Scatter Shot does damage to everything in your path in a short cone in front of you. With Scatter Shot, it's quite nice. Now here is a bit of an issue, so let's use our paralysis. Make sure we're safe. Heal up our team because our team's having a bit of issue. We want a Scatter Shot to make sure everybody's safe. And then switch to the other state. Now got to move a bit. That was unfortunate. So usually what you can do, if you didn't take too much DPS there, you can actually reposition yourself with your active ability, which is a teleport function. So let's highlight that. Essentially, it's a hologram that you send forward, like this. It goes towards the location, you warp towards it, and teleport towards it. It takes around 6 seconds before it despawns, so on its path there, it'll go for a while, and then your timer's on your screen, the golden timer, and then you'll be able to go towards it. So that's very good. But when your teammates are low, and you're remaining in your DPS state, you can try and do a combination like this. Going to Scatter Shot, do more damage, kill everything around you. Your teammates are low, okay, let's send a clone out. Then when we teleport towards it, they will get healed a bit as well from it. So there's a healing function towards it. And there's also a very unique function, which is a revive mechanic, which you'll see at some point in this gameplay. When a teammate does go down, heal everyone on my team, this guy's going to die. So now he's dead. I'm dead too, damn it. Back to the reload state. As you see, the weapons being pretty much a bit more brighter. Highlighting the stronger projectiles being in use as well. So more DPS. We don't have a true special at the moment that has a weak spot, so we're just going to wait for that to happen. With large dinos, with weak spots, this damage is nuts to see. So even in boss events, using this build is very good for boss events. Get the damage up. And you don't always have to switch stances. If you want to remain in the offensive stance, remain in it as much as you can until you have to. And that's where you can keep your other abilities available to you to utilize. Like a situation like this, my teammates are losing a bit of HP, so I'm going to ulti, and I can use my ult, and if I fire it, it will heal everyone on its path there to full K ability and overheal them, so they're reaching 200% HP, so they won't die from any impact they get, and anything that is on the way of that ultimate will get hit and knocked up, which is very useful. It will keep your teammates safe while they get the full heal, and that can happen against enemy X fighters as well, and in PvE encounters like this. So very nice. Keep the damage up. Love to see it. Try and feel as impactful as I possibly can with this character. So I feel like Nimbus is one of the better characters, and it works really well with other Exo fighters like Murasame, because the DPS that you have isn't based on area effect, which Murasame can't have teammates that have that aspect on their team, or having anything with stunning effects, like Witch Doctor, because that just ruins any type of counter for Murasame. And also the other skill, being a passive skill, I'll gradually gain HP as well. So very nice. Then I've got a special here. Look at the damage, 58 per crit. And then here's 290. 290 of these pistols on a support is nuts. It's actually freaky how good that is. And it is very useful. If you feel like you're not able to do enough DPS, you just always go to your mend state and try and heal your teammates as much as possible, because you can critically mend your teammates. Yes, that's the thing. So my healing can actually crit on my teammates, which means I don't have to shoot them too often while I'm in the stance, which I can switch back into my DPS stance as quickly as possible, because that benefit of critical mend state. For my first modifier, as you see there, the critical shot. We have ultimate ready back so quickly. Stay next to the data key as long as possible. In a situation like this, I shouldn't take that. My teammates should take it, because I'm the only support on my team. So I'm not going to take the Dominator in any capacity. I want to ping it for someone else to hopefully take and just have them ready, or utilize when they want to hopefully counter that enemy team. There you go. That's good. It had to be one of those salt classes. It couldn't be Roblox or me, because we lose too much of our safety. Nice work. Keep it up, mates. Now go to the front of the line. Scatter shot. They just blew up with Deadeye's rifle grenade. Unlucky. Paralysis. Make sure we're all safe here. The Stunders is just nice. It's just so good to have on this character. The thing about this mission here, you have to stand next to the escort, the data key, as long as possible. Once you leave it, you're pretty much losing major benefits for your team. Healed repaired on the side with spread shot. Nice. Dealing up to 2,000 healing on that ability alone. And the character just feels useful. A great character to play. A lot of DPS, a lot of healing capabilities. It's a bit of a mixed hybrid, and especially because hybrid suits are not out yet, aka the alpha suits. Having this option here feels like a bit of an alpha suit, because you're doing DPS while still being a support at the same time. But that was a build on Nimbus. Make sure to give it a go and hopefully have fun with this character as well. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure, and make sure to check out this other video right here for more content.